Hopefully, it's intimidating to anybody who want to step to me. Well, all right, y'all. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about soursop. Okay, I'm not a professional in this, and anything I say is not to be taken as medical advice. It's not for you to listen to. You do your own research. But the reason I'm talking about it because I was a little bit amazed by some of the things that I heard about the plant.
Oh, and this is soursop.
Yeah, it's a beautiful plant. We actually took that picture when we was in what about in Florida?
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach, and we went by, someone's house, and they were growing a lot of them.
Nobody, what the fuck is this? Nobody. I don't know who he think he be fooling. Nobody gonna try him up.
Yeah, well, there's some crazy people out there.
All right, Luke Cage, let's go.
Yeah, we got a new neighbor. He's Jamaican, and he came over and he started, we started talking about some of the plants that I'm growing. Of course, a lot of them are native and to Jamaica, so they're very familiar with it. And when we pointed out the soursop, and he was telling me some of the benefits to soursop, and I heard that it was possibly good for fighting cancer, which was amazing in itself. You know, but he was telling me some of the other things like the calming abilities. If you're feeling a little anxious, having a little bit of anxiety, is why I'm sucking this up. They're supposed to help. Now, if I fall asleep,
you have anxiety problems, baby?
Oh man.
Oh, you just having them right now because you're on live.
Yeah, of course. That's the reason. I will fight 10, 20 people. I will run into a house where there's people shooting. I have. But put me in front of some people and say, have a conversation.
So let's get this straight. He will go in a gunfight, but it's only because he was a police officer, not because he is a gangster. There ain't no gangsters around here, but he was a police officer. So yeah, he just a little.
Did I need to be clarified? Do I look like a gangster?
Yeah, you do.
Really?
You look like Luke Cage right now.
Well, you're not a gangster. You're a good guy, ain't it?
I mean, he helped people, but he was a gangster. Hey, Stacy. Congratulations on your 2,000 subs, Soil Sister. Go ahead. That's What the Funk Is This. You know What the Funk Is This is the Couch Brother in Germany.
Oh, yeah. I know him very well. You cannot forget him.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Like I said, this is not medical advice, and just doing a little bit of research. You can do this on your own. For the people who don't live in the tropics, who are not familiar with this kind of fruit, and I must admit, I was one of them up until a couple of years ago. This is stuff you don't know, but anybody that's in the tropics, y'all gonna be like, yeah, well, whatever. That's common knowledge. You know what I mean?
Stacy says hello, baby.
Hello.
That's the Jamaican friend. She's in Jamaica.
Oh, she definitely know about this. Okay, some of the benefits that they had listed for soursop. Okay, it contains an important array of antioxidants that neutralize free radicals that help stop chronic inflammation. Okay, so I mean that is great.
Especially as you age.
Yeah. If you're all anywhere close to our age, them aches just come out of nowhere, and you have to deal with them. Okay. And say it also helps control blood glucose levels.
Soursop. Yeah, Stacy. What do y'all don't? What do you call it? Sweet sop. Your favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some videos of them making juice, and it looks excellent. I would love to be in that place at some point where I could do that. It's used to manage diabetes. It works by having enzymes responsible for breaking down complex carbs. It also helps stops the slowdown of absorption of glucose into the bloodstream. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Now, this one I have found some a little bit of controversy on it, but it says that it helps fight cancer. Studies have shown soursop is the most effective cancer fighting plant.
Hey, love nose. Hey, saw your sister.
They say eating it is a great idea for people with cancer because it contains bioactive compounds that have powerful antioxidant properties. Compounds in soursop cause death to cancer cells. Okay, I saw that many of places, but also did see one site say not to use it as a cancer fighting agent. Now, can it be used in conjunction with medical practices? Probably, but like I said, not medical advice. But if something gonna help,
As long as it doesn't hurt you.
yes. How could cancer couldn't cause death? So what's the worst can happen? You could die. But all right.
Yes, love notes also used for cancer.
It helps kills intestinal parasites. Sorry, parasites from not washing food good. Soursop has anti-helminthic properties. Okay, the drugs that you will be given if you end up having parasites have the same properties. So taking soursop in conjunction or instead of may be good. I wouldn't try it for too long if it's not working, but I would definitely.
Let me help my husband. They talk about something in your hand.
Okay.
You rocking that cup. Yeah, there you go. We are talking about sour sop.
Soursop. Some of the benefits, to me, they are amazing, and there's so many benefits to this plant. Like I don't know why everybody don't know or ain't familiar with all this stuff. It's crazy. Okay, it said protects your eyesight. Yeah, because of the antioxidants, it helps reduce macular degeneration. And, of course, when you get older, your eyes get worse. Eating soursop on a regular basis could prevent that from happening.
That's what this is, Stacy. Soursop leaves.
And this is just lemonade. It is a rich source of micronutrients. Okay. Everywhere I look, I find more and more. It says it contains B vitamin, vitamin B, vitamin C, and minerals like potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, copper, zinc, iron, folate, and calcium. And I'm sure if I'd have kept looking, I could have found some more. So it is packed.
So what the funk is this? This is a soursop. We went to visit a friend a couple months ago, and his tree was loaded with soursop. So that's what this fruit is behind us. That was his soursop tree.
And we're growing one in a pot, which I doubt, I ain't gonna say it won't, but it may not produce fruit. From what I heard, they must keep leaves on them year round for you to actually get fruit. But we'll let you know. We'll keep you posted on that.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna do what we gotta do to make it do what it do, So okay, it says it improves digestion. Okay, eating soursop improves digestion. It's high in fiber, which helps improve bowel movements. Okay, have more fiber, your body breaks it down. You get the nutrients from your food more. So that's always a great thing.
It does what the funk, but it can be big. They can get 4 or 5 pounds, 6 pounds easy. So it's not small. It's a big fruit.
Yeah, it's a pretty large fruit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in the Namna family. It's like with the sugar apples and custard apples.
It's a form of a nona.
Yeah.
We got a couple of those.
about four of them.
Custard,
Custard, sugar apple, red sugar apple, purple. Yeah.
So, okay, teacher.
On top of the big fruit, jackfruit.
Jackfruit. We got about
which also is in the family.
I tried to count all our plants. We got about 96-ish today. As of today, we got about 96 plants.
Yeah, farming in the city with Stacy. That is correct. I did see that also.
Oh, okay. I wonder if is Lady Cheryl getting fruit off hers? It is a tropical fruit, Stacy. We got mostly tropicals in our yard, so
yeah,
we
up for the challenge. That's what we're doing. We don't see these plants nowhere in our city. Not to say they don't exist, but I haven't seen them, and I don't know if anybody's growing them. We don't have any instructions on how to grow them in our zone, but we gonna learn how to do it, and we gonna pass that on.
Yep. You ready for me to add your first guess?
Just a minute. Okay, another thing, respiratory distress. Okay. Anybody that's suffering from colds or any other respiratory ailments, it's good for that. Okay, you get less congestion and irritation. Also used as a pain management, anti-inflammatory, and calming agent. Right. And I've seen so many other things, okay? And say it also relieves insomnia.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Juicing with Jay, glad you could join us. Mad Acres Farm, glad you could join us.
Welcome.
We got a guest we gonna add to this thing.
Okay, one other thing, I did see a warning, okay? It say avoid eating this fruit when you have your own blood pressure meds, because it increase the effectiveness of your meds. So you don't want to drop your blood too low, so put you in danger. But what that do tell you is that it obviously works. So if you have a minor problem with your blood pressure, maybe some SourSop on a regular basis may suffice versus medication. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. Do not take my advice. But it is something that you may look into, So to me, it sounds good because I don't really care for medication that much because it seems like there's always a side effect that's going. Then you got a side effect for the side effect.
Yep, you got to take something to pacify everything.
So if you can avoid it, well, if I can avoid it, I avoid it. But hey, when I need it, I need it,
Blind guy. Let's see.
Hello, soy your sister.
Hey, how are you all doing?
Good. How are you?
I am good. Hold on a second. I got to put it on do not disturb because people are calling in and they are disturbing. I'm sorry.
No problem. We're happy to see you always.
Yeah, good to be here. Just a moment.
Yeah. Hi, little kids.
They can't hear you. I have my headset in, and so.
Farming in the city with Stacy. You in Jamaica, so it's a lot you can teach us. Also, I mean, this is to me an amazing plant, and I don't know of any personally that has more benefits than this one. I mean, I'm sure somebody can probably advise me if there is, but I mean, to me that's awesome. Great. So even if we don't get the fruit, it's worth growing just for the leaves.
Just for the leaves.
Just so we can make this tea. Because all the benefits that it has, I mean, why not? I mean,
you hear that, Laquita? Just for the leaves. Can you believe he said that?
Speaker so that Corey can talk to you as well. He can hear you. Just a moment, please.
Okay.
That was your phone. So now you should be able to hear them. Can you hear them, Corey? Say hello.
Hey,
Hey, Corey, how's it going?
nothing much, Bobby. How you doing? How you doing, Cherie?
I can't complain. Can't complain. I'm doing my thing, sitting next to my queen, and having a conversation.
All right.
Nice.
Hey, you're not in the truck, but can you give me a truck horn?
Not in the truck right now. I did enough of that earlier.
So Corey, they're talking about soursop tonight.
Uh-huh.
They have soursop there, and they were talking about different benefits or whatever. But he was just talking about, you know, growing it just for the leaves. So she was like, "Can you believe that?" Here he is saying, how he was saying like, "Oh, give me the meat. I love the meat." They have.
Bobby growing something to get
Anything that can do all the stuff
vegetation
they
need.
do.
But what he say?
A second, Corey. I don't know why. Just a second. Please. Be able to call in. I don't know why. I'm not sure how. So, I did. I just put them on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on Do Not Disturb. I apologize, guys. This is not why I called in here.
You okay?
Yeah, right.
You okay? We welcome
I
all
called
our
in.
guests. So
Yeah, I called in. That's all I was trying to do. And to ask some questions like what I really wanted to ask is, are you all like with excess of it, are you drying it? Are you selling it? Are you preserving it, for yourselves? How are you using it? Or how do you plan to use it, I should say?
Well, for right now, we consume as much as we can. We are juicing and freezing. And once we get to the point where we got so much, we got farmers markets, we got family, whatever. So, I mean, who knows? We're still in the growing stages of everything. So once it get to the point where we're gonna have probably way too much, and we're gonna need to find some other uses for it. But like I said, the farmers market and my family is they gonna come and get some. Believe that.
What does sour? The name of it doesn't sound very appetizing. What does the sour taste like?
It's not sour. It's sweet. It's I mean, it tastes.
it's
It
a
tastes good.
yeah, it's a custard. Is he talking about the fruit itself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fruit is like, yeah, everybody says the
And
fruit is like a custard. Yeah, like she's saying. Go ahead and explain it, please.
Plus, I mean, you ain't had it in a long
I
time,
haven't had it in
and
a
it's
long
been
time.
forever since I had it. It's since what 2 years ago. So I mean, it don't taste the way it sounds.
Right.
It is good. I mean, you would enjoy it if you like fruit.
Yeah, I love fruit. I love all kinds of fruit.
Yeah. We got a couple of people here from Jamaica. They probably will be able to give you a great. I mean, because the guy next door, one of my neighbors, I mean, he said he ate it daily. He said he loved it. So he was the
Yeah.
one that inspired us to talk about it today. And also, we had somebody come in our comments who said that they used it. On a
Love
patient.
notes.
Yeah.
Love notes. Yeah.
Yeah.
She used it on a cancer patient. She gave it to her cancer patient, and they still with us today. So
Nice. You know what? Make sure this is another thing I was going to say too. You know how you guys are reading all the benefits and everything. Definitely, it's great. I think it'd be great to hear the benefits of, like you're saying, what it does, but also like how different people are using it. Because most people